People gonna bleed, is gonna get cut open, and somebody might die.
Hello fight fans, and welcome to a new special video on Kong's MMA Talk. Today we're gonna highlight two incredible fighters in the UFC currently and go a little bit into depth of both fighters' skill and disadvantages. So let's start with the first fighter. His name Jose Mariscal, and I gotta admit, this guy is a crazy brawler. With his incredible judo background, you could see in his UFC fights how he could utilize his weapon. Jose Mariscal was a former HFC featherweight champion. In his UFC debut, Jose Mariscal faced Trevor Peek, and he was pretty the underdog. He was a huge underdog, since everybody was eager to see Trevor Peek and landing another highlight knockout. But no, the tables turned. Jose Mariscal was fast, he was good, he had the upper hand in the brawl, in the clinch. Jose Mariscal also took down Trevor Peek and dominated and controlled him on the ground. We could also witness his incredible and flexible movement of Jose Mariscal landing a front kick on Trevor Peek. His second fight in the UFC went the same, but he had struggles in the first round against Jack Jenkins. Jack Jenkins knew he didn't want to go in a war with Jose Mariscal, so he kept it on distance with punches, with kicks, and so on. So Jose Mariscal lost the first round, but came back strong in the second round and utilized his clinching game against Jack Jenkins to finally, subsequently, throw him in a judo grip, throw him on the ground, and twist his arm somehow. Anyway, he won the fight by TKO. Third fight. In his third fight, Jose Mariscal faced Morgan Shaher, and I really have to admit, this was one of the top 5 best fights that I've ever seen in my life, and I've been watching the shit since 12 years. So I can't really talk about this fight because I need a separate video talking about this fight only for 10 minutes straight, you know. That's it. So it's you guys, you really have to watch it by yourself and convince yourselves about the level of this fight. Incredible, awesome. The next fighter on this list, his name is Manuel Torres, and his professional record is 15 wins and 2 losses. And out of those 15 wins, 14 are finishes. This guy nearly finished each and every opponent. Hell yeah. The Mexican debuted against Frank Camacho. What can I say? In this fight, both landed good punches. Both had like a slight advantage of each other. But in the end, Manuel Torres managed to land a beautiful uppercut and knock out Frank Camacho. In his next fight, Manuel Torres faced his next opponent, Nicolas Mota, and the fight started pretty fast. Boom, very good. Feinting here, feinting there, kicks, punches, and out of nowhere, Manuel Torres landed an incredible fast elbow which knocked out his opponent, Nicolas Mota. The fight was over in the first round. Incredible, great movement. In his third fight in the UFC, Manuel Torres faced the undefeated Chris Duncan. Boom! The tension was pretty high. We were so eager to see who's the winner, who's the better fighter of both. But all in all, Manuel Torres was the winner anyway. But this time, he managed to secure a rear naked choke. Manuel Torres landed an incredible knee on his opponent Chris Duncan, followed with some pressure, wrestling and clinching against the face. But then Manuel Torres managed to secure the back of Chris Duncan, got him on his back and secured a rear naked choke. So to wrap the shit up, both fighters seem very interesting and pretty good. Manuel Torres, the first round finisher, the first round knockouter, submission artist. Hell yeah, man, that's what we wanna see, man. We wanna see blood, we wanna see knockouts, we wanna see all this shit, you know. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the UFC wants to test him before he gets into the rankings, you know, as it did with Joanderson Brito. So Manuel Torres seems pretty exciting, pretty good, strong in the hands, strong in the elbows, in the reflexes, but he needs to get tested against a strong wrestler or grappler. If he can't pass that, we can skip him from a prospect to a contender. But you know, everything in the correct order. The next fighter, Jose Mariscal, I see so much potential in this guy. This guy can take punches to the face, can take a beating and still counter you, you know. This guy can really mess you up, bro. You can attack this guy with everything you have and still lose. That ends comparison to the previous fighter, Manuel Torres. Jose Mariscal can be very dangerous, can get very dangerous since he possesses a very dangerous judo skill, judo weapon. So for my opinion, I do see Jose Mariscal eager and more talented as becoming a prospect. But you know, it's MMA, everything can happen. Thank you guys very much for watching that video, and I hope to see you next time if you tune in to watch another fight video of Kong's MMA Talk.